They keep coming out with new fill and flush valves that don't really do anything new, but accomplish the same thing in a more elaborate, plastic-intensive, and expensive way. I like the cheap stuff because the same plastic fill and flush valve models have been refined for decades and don't contain any extra parts or superfluous plastic. The fad valves are only produced in limited runs and are less reliable and pretend to offer environmental benefits while really just providing a shortcut to the dump for a lot of plastic. The Fluidmaster 400A fill valve is the cheapest valve, and not only does it contain a bare minimum of plastic, but it also allows you to adjust the water in the tank just by turning a knob with your fingers. The fad valves seek to accomplish this exact same thing with a bunch of extra steps, and that's a waste of carbon. Some of the new flush valves may provide a tiny boost to flushing power. Unfortunately, many of the new cylinder and barrel type flush valves rely on an inaccessible rubber gasket in order to create a watertight seal. When that gasket is inevitably degraded by chlorine, you might have to replace the entire valve and waste a bunch of plastic and man-hours in the process. Flappers are their own rubber seal and require very little time or labor to replace, and generate very little plastic waste when they go bad. I do prefer 3-inch flush valves, although I don't think that they provide much more flushing power than 2-inch valves.